start to be beautiful. Hello, YouTube. You see, stream Island. Helicopters. Don't have much on it. Wait.
Oh, it's damnably hot.
Okay. Oh yes, we gotta prepare. Yeah.
Oh, it's damnably hot.
Stupendous. Is Mr. Luis gonna be the new kid? Beg pardon? Let's not.
What is it?
Oh, no.
All right then. What is it?
Hey, mister.
Sunshade.
An elder? Even my tail's too dark. Aha.
I want to ride in a gauntlet.
Yeah.
Oh, this blooming.
Mister.
Playing towering seawall.
Wow.
Walking around the sea. On you. Sexy.
Wow.
It's pretty. Sort of. Cave.
So pretty. Thank you. Oh. Okay.
What do you mean? Everything. Hey, ran away. Don't talk.
Thank you. Hmm. Ah!
Hey, that's that weirdo. Hey. Come around here. Hey, cute. Battle.
Oh,
Oh,
this.
that looks like. I need salt. Careful. Rantrat is not really that pretty.
You know.
The captain is all kinds of flowers and trees. That's sad.
Yeah.
Finding it.
What?
Oh, Ren? Here it is already.
Alright.
Big, isn't it? Weather could make it up there. Those expert climb trees, some better than here. And tall. Red tread on top.
So cool. You know.
So my mom told me about the thing. I got scared.
Okay.
Wanna make
Yeah.
yeah, let's
Thank you. We became friends.
Really amazing.
Mister,
On the picture. Ta-ta.
by the way,
Well. Go with it. That thing.
thank
Right.
you.
I told you. Profound trust.
He gave me courage.
Excuse me.
Uh... Um... Oh...
I don't know.
If so,
Okay.
Also. Give up.
Okay.
Find a way to help.
Bye-bye.
See you later. I don't come back. Nurse. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm coming, nurse. I forgot. I found your artifact.
What should we do?
Oh yeah.
all right then. Go.
But I found the artifact. And never went back. Oh, it's Heisman.
All right then.
Oh ho!
Mentioned it. I feel like that's what's
Ho ho!
goes. Capital. Never gets old. Absolutely.
That's awful.
Like this empty. Wait, I think your reactions on Alex too.
Well,
Oh, so it's more compatible.
ah,
Eureka, I'm strong. Understrong. Whereas a moment ago was a dwelling buffoon compared to the now.
thank you.
The more I see them, I don't think they're different.
That
Really, magic Bible now. Magic Knights. Practice could relies on magic Knights. Instant. Why I'm so joyful. Psychic Knight?
no.
No, they'll find things that they're with researching back beyond madness.
The truth is,
A lot of experimentation. Rather forget that. Push back,
ah,
gather up some bias with
About that.
no.
parents had always died by the time they're going around. Then would have. Record civil engineer, someone's expensive to my maniacs want great technology in front
I
of really openly opposed the project, exploring myself back on it. Save as it was, one dreams. Death and now after all that, I've been kicked back down to the point.
No.
How long do you say to rambles like oh my. Only because of the past job I worked out. I can just find menu.
I'm a lucky man to be part of your grand
that is
quest.
Gunner. Eyes me. The gunner. What's that? I have those flex.
This one's important.
However,
Hang on, need that. I feel like they were once part. Crucial.
well.
Collect me as. Okay, no worries. I gotta look at
Time marches on,
journal though.
and the age of a new king
Go.
draws
Yeah,
nearer.
I'll see it. Cool. Put it cool. Put it in package.
Look at this.
Can I get a package?
Speaking of which,
What do you look? Or like something called the other times to feel on lie on top. He bought it.
most helpful.
Works in our favor. I don't know how to browse the switch. Go to our
Well then.
word.
How can it be?
Just lovely.
Seven. Samurai. It's probably being afflicted by a what the devils. What do we just embodiment? Volumes 5. What was what do you? Then I'll.
It's all right.
I don't know.
I'm very.
While Haven. While Haven. Phone in. Joyce. Unless it's free for make such honest rules about products.
Pardon me.
Apologize to I'll say anything. I was which brigands. I claim my number.
Oh,
Up you.
Hey,
is it true? Oh,
That must probably so you would travel on train.
What is it?
Wasn't pale, but a flower piece. Far from the island. Let's see.
This is the place.
A very strong position. So, right.
No.
Actually,
Smell.
I see.
Actually,
Oh?
What I've heard about was ruckus. Eric, if you're interested.
Ovi.
Playing with this
truly.
Truthfully.
that is very ill. I just believe.
I'll see you again soon.
See you later.
Continue. Glad I got to speak with Sanctus. Might learn more about the Sanctus. Fine.
Well, now,
sure.
thank you greatly.
That's a nice sleep. So get this. That invade you out. I should still.
It's strange. Until recently, I lived with such fear. But then,
Okay. Guys, me. Sir. Thoughts. Oh, I'll do.
Well,
Grand, innit?
what do you want to do?
Well now, what are we on?
Hey. Let's see.
1,000.
All right then.
Let's go.
Five range. Go find
I'm
the
in no
sun's
debt.
burn. Wapu. Apart from most cautious, so always a cow building. I don't have much time.
Sure.
True.
kind of within the bounds. So those were like soldiers just die.
Then
Here, we should.
there. Oh,
Goodness.
Right.
Detective. On my own. Place have hazard in the shadow of tree. He's a competent. I only think that as long as I give up on
however,
What?
that's
villagers, I didn't want my son buried there. I'd rather hopefully
but
take no claim. Someone's yes for them. Accident. What's it? I'd like to speak with any of us.
for our future. I found a way to change. Surely they too. My thanks.
Go back to
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
oh, look at
This
her.
here.
Money.
Hey,
Muscle man. Have to. Oh yeah, fine.
Well then.
Mister. Just lovely.
Oh yeah, the one skull. Oh yeah, I can go back to.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Oh,
Eh?
this.
Cheers. What are you playing at? What? Huh. Eh?
All right then.
Pleasure to see you.
All right then. Where to?
Oh yeah. Five.
Where to?
Let's go.
See. Well. Well, the bounty has no deadline. Yeah,
All right then.
Let's go.
me too.
Lovely. Mister. Oh, yay.
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it? Hope you like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
There's more than enough for everyone. I was thinking maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
I'd like to help too. What can I do?
Thank you. Can you serve the food?
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm? What if they make a habit of skulking around here? Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened, and I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Much crowd for?
Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts. I'll consider it.
Oh, he's here. You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends. But you're normal, and I'm not.
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or, actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's... Apis. I couldn't even remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but... it does feel a little different, yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us? Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
You'll always have my support.
You'll help us serve food again, right, mister? Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
It sounds like you're making plenty of friends.
Yep, it's a lot of fun. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, "Just do your best."
What's Can I imitate the voice?
I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Is that how you really feel?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabian to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabian. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home. I'll wait here with Miss Fabian, so... Can't die, okay? So please come back.
I promise you I'll come back, Maria.
Remember, it's a promise.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I want to be with Mister forever.
Here. Possibly. See.
If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back. I still dream about going on a journey one day, to all sorts of faraway places. I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him, and then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Okay, coming. Let's go.
Round of a Yes. Oh. One ring. That's a big jump.
In that case... What now?
So... Okay, just very cool. Alright, that. BFT.
To greater heights.
Oh, I just want.
I see.
Cabine. Maybe your stats is. That's when I enter battle. Like the one time I went attack, then I saw it.
Fascinating. This
Buddy.
right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Hulkenberg becomes the savior.
I see. A new means of protection.
Yes, which I'm guessing is last party member. Some Seeker rank 15 and
I see. Fascinating. This right. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
get the Seeker.
I must. It seems I've grown.
Then 20. That's dancing. Or something. 8. Close. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
All right then.
Let's go.
Hey.
Oh, by the way. Better keep.
Come now.
I feel like.
Hold on. What?
No.
Wait, I lost.
Huh? Den.
See. Yes. And we gotta go with
No, no.
Wait a second.
Huh?
wait. I slithered your way into this.
Come now.
Please. That's just why we probably does.
No way.
So, that is effective.
Hold on.
So,
I think has some of the same questions.
My goodness.
Much as that she was last year's act.
huh?
Kappa gets more.
Got a second?
But I don't sympathize with her.
Right.
Naturally. Let's do this.
Besides, I have watched options. Talking about you. Who do I trust?
I'm going to give this performance my all. Leave it to me.
I'm gonna make this performance a lifetime.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
All
draws
today.
nearer.
I won't go back for a week.
Have a look.
Bard. I don't know. I will take 20 in.
Well then.
I'll see you again soon. Just lovely.
Oh. Pardon.
It's all right. I'm quite grateful.
Then I'll do stroll sing demo and see what exactly it
Well, now,
okay. To pick up Ovi. Love to hear
You know,
from him. Listen. Hey, dance Blake. And Sophie.
Well then.
yes, of course.
Next is what? Guess you never.
And so now,
This isn't. Thanks. Just wait. I think there's some new mind teachers.
I see.
Not this one. Why I take the. I don't know. See, well, that's intriguing. Which one? So we pick.
Oh,
big. This is always. Don't touch this. Spell.
Indeed.
Alright. Don't Alex. Faith was.
Uh,
I did not. Okay, no, I would have voted that decision anyway. Unfortunately, all of the anxiety in our hearts. I think there's some.
Oh,
Nothing more than a breeze.
See you later.
A dancing. Hiding something.
no.
Thought I had.
sure.
Eventually,
Indeed.
not that. I'm no longer. This is true. The period was long when you said. So we could. Think about it.
I see it is my turn to test my mettle.
What's the subtitle? I can't even. Oh, I'm making them sick.
Hmm.
All right then.
Alright, two.
Go.
Oh, hold on. It hides me up to rank 7.
Hmm. That's why.
My imagination.
I see.
King. Those could have.
Great!
Do it. Time to shove the vote.
My thanks.
Light wanes on the urge. By the village. Thing near the way.
Everyone!
Of this village. I but that you listen. Now he get the point out of my son. All of you.
Look!
Around you. What villages cut off from or to circulate. Oh well, you say. I even try beyond it. Cloth pure
Can't you see?
elders. How's the future? Children bear its dreadful legacy. Like, not like him.
Don't you get it?
Isolated though we are, we survive with what we have.
Wrong.
The only birthright is age. Children don't live and die here. They could not choose when they were born, now they have no guardians and teachers. Shut up, boy. Outside now.
No.
Not an outside. As big as I don't know when it happened. Oh. 1990, bicycles hardship, distant, truly for the best. Long ago, 520. When you're in my speak. Now what have you? Horses. By the lens.
Listen.
Has to.
Say,
Understand your walking the land and see no one. This country. One responsible say. Now, my friend you just come. Your era is coming. You all of
What?
your era is coming.
but
Us will steal. So with it. The world is changing.
that's life.
Beyond that pain, beyond our lives' courses are ours life, but of hope, child.
Surely,
Follow him, right away. Live and strive, right? Better future, better grasp. We can start our way up.
Heisman.
About to. Of course, I don't think it's late. Thanks for endless.
no.
Okay, but that's no long about how to properly send. Or just been born enough to death. Hospice.
Oh,
Tiny voice, young. Slow. Passive. Soon, but effort. Lights.
thank you.
I'll be here without you.
He. Now,
Was by a fortune plus.
a new power.
There is yet hope on the horizon.
Ending. Since waiting for the wind to change. I have a belief.
We shall.
So we hit. Far from the village.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh,
Have a look.
Package.
That's right.
Billy's point was
Yes.
still talking about the bounty that I accepted and not going to.
Well then,
Well,
How can it be?
Just lovely.
I'm gonna do scroll.
all right then. All right then.
Scroll.
Hey. Thanks.
land. Wireless phone. Asset. Document. Contract. Seem rather hurried, so very good.
Worry not.
Red land, yes. Target. Forfeited after
I see.
owner. Quite a few. Goes to command, vacate them, employ them. Optic. Or acreages. Talia. Minor detail. Available. Valuable.
No.
That is actually. Talk about this.
Yeah.
So all we rest is there being. Players land will be. Waters. Fort Hollis says it's head of land open.
Stroll.
You. Apologies.
Apologies. It's contract. No refusal. Oh, we must.
Yeah.
All the land in the world is something. In fact, I'd like to make a counter offer. Buy 100 of your capital. 100, pick it or not, as not capital. We verified the going market rate, Mike. Not enough to surprise while you were helping me.
Right.
Lose?
Now then.
No, I'm just a countryside noble. Imagine me, would certainly am me. You're familiar with my compatriot by now, yes? Like you would. Friend me, are you, boy?
No.
Of course not. Instead of off making houses, you buy a buyer for it. And profit, really. Reckless, the back wild lord. Sacrifice your house and. Guess we'll talk. Meanings.
Fine.
No one will live to be sorry, it's confused. My parents who were lives protected you.
Now then.
No, Lord Hydra.
What the?
Capital? So far.
Huh.
And 7. 100.8. Why is the city smart? 9. Full man is a shield that's there you go. Sorry though.
But that's...
Fine, I mean.
Sorry about that.
Wow.
Quite a Lord's stroll.
Thank you.
So I must. As a new fan of House Holly.
Yeah.
My journey's over. Back.
Thank you.
Here's something.
You know,
See if it was.
yeah.
Rachel McCray.
He.
I don't know what's of heritage.
Now. A new
A samurai.
I've got it, Father. Well,
That's my parents. For the house. And found it. That a merchant
That's...
time to
Huh?
add that foundation. That's what I'm 9. Climbing up. I guess I can do. Let's
All right then.
Let's go.
get the beyond. Save.
Yeah.
What now?
Pause this second. I'm going to I will see you. We're back, you two. Okay. Juno.
Hey,
Yep,
thanks.
this is the outfit.
Hello.
Now come rest of the push ability was soon play invasion.
Wait.
Maybe it was shunning you.
If I recall,
It was murders. Asking me.
Hurry.
How she has gone far else took away. She's old.
Please.
Yes, wait. So
What do you want?
they damn you. Else I did pick up a nitrous.
That's...
How much of the, like Juno, there's no need to burn my dress. That's it. I think the song's just more about light show.
Oh,
How I was always poisonous.
hold on.
No, no.
Too true. So come on.
So, a song.
Long has. Oh, I miss. We use the same. Oh, it says. Third drink.
I can't get discouraged here. Now then,
Hey, forget the dress. As I am.
thanks.
That's all.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I don't want.
This here.
About the currents.
I think there is still on the mend. How about those who have done too much?
I too will.
So?
Also, get under.
Just lovely.
All right.
Head to. Yeah.
Let's go.
The title stay and
Hey,
We've a special.
I can. Sick.
Whoa.
That's a. Gauntlet strength. Fire.
Now then.
Why? Yes. Bible. Eyes way back to assassin. Fire.
All right then.
let's go.
I beg your pardon.
All right then.
Let's go.
Plaza. Probably tops.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
What's it now?
What do you want to do?
Well,
Hey, mister.
Ah,
Owl. Raptor. Or oh. Oh, I could actually black. else is go.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
Very.
Hey, mister!
What now?
Oh, it's you!
Hey,
Alrighty.
mister!
I always.
All right then.
Yes?
Beg pardon?
All right then.
Aye.
We've a special
All right then.
Let's go!
It's all right. Thank you very much.
It's a church, but like.
What is it?
Factory.
This is the place.
All right.
That's surely right.
Dear God.
Shorey.
Oh,
Getting him thick. Appearance. Heal it. Collected of violence. Cells. Meaning here. Wait a moment. I got a church of game before time. Because the only effect follows the sanctity. Therefore, offering up prayers unto God, terms of moralities,
But then
more than fancy.
I won't.
Mrs. Phyllis Stangle and Magla, because
About that.
consider Dringons, and to deny sanctity, not plead. I'm my hometown. Magla here reminds me of Hilly Road.
Come on.
Yeah.
Silence!
Last week.
Leave this place!
Paisley wasn't my last person.
Shame to admit.
As your
but
prayers come. Lionize your own.
if we do nothing,
That's right.
that's surely right.
My means. What's me? When anything of I may at the island. It's going to take it. Like it when you.
It is as it was when you ended the calamity on the island. Be that as it may.
I've tried to persuade them now, they won't take back and come.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
That's nothing. Just thinking.
oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just a twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? 'Cause I remember once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. but I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if, now, what if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognize the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now. Do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm, and they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Juna. I promise.
But where is this coming from? Honestly.
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh. You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Tell! Gotta be faster than that!
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage! Damn it, you haven't won yet!
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Like grand teleportation magic. Let's didn't know.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Dell's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them, though. Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? Long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it. In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh? Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del.
You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan.
We could invite Lady Juna over.
Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
I wonder if one
Time
of
marches
these
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
points.
Yes, of course.
Won't destroy the guide. Alright, so we'll make it by. Let's reason for say goodbye to my drink. Bonfire. Woman. Advice. Dear Captain. I will see in 1 second. Let's say we all help the Fellowship Festival.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the Dragon God's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are bally well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the Lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Dell's all better, and we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all earned a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? Makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Now, time for some fun! Bring out the treats!
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, 'tis delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Zounds. I feel quite...
There's something odd about the way those two are laughing. But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, so long times ago, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Aha! Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
We have time.
Have you decided on someone?
Okay, well, I don't need to scroll. I don't need high space. The social bother. I think I'll take Gallica.
It's so pretty.
Very flexible. I think this in this version was not great. Not protect.
But
That's fair. That's I'm kind of life is still enough for it.
well then.
Actually, Alex. Playing, right?
Yeah.
And I wish I read it. Because of a chance. Place with big, right? What lies ahead? I think she's right.
You see,
Right.
besides,
The prince thing that would give.
so
Yes.
Right.
Everyone see.
thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thing. That's the thing. So.
Sure.
I've got this.
Weapon. Okay. Access for neighbors. Better equipped them. I'll give it the gift to. Well done. I will go gladly.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah.
Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us? Starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know, I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
Why are they so worried? Us testing the lance.
So?
Pretty sure Louis kinda knows what you will potentially. And if he doesn't, well then us testing it technically would be us being able to tell him. That's why I'm not talking to make away with the whole walk us then. So. Okay, with me on a particular time we can land.
Well,
gotta go without being attacked.
I beg your pardon, but...
Yeah, listen to I live my brother.
Yes.
I'm like, well, by himself.
What do you want to do?
Who's Ruby? Oh, I guess it's up. Association. Hi, Gallagher. Yeah. There's 4 beds, but there's only 3 guys. Nicholas has 4 girls. Technically, Gallagher doesn't need.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Damn, sounds like the island. Must have been a delay. Soon you're thinking Wild Haven. Here, yeah. Here's a way of fixing. Where's your tongue short? Wastes me. Really, I take this phone. Oh, say your goodbyes to people.
Hold on.
Okay then.
Grand, innit?
I think
Beg pardon?
walking fast.
Oi there!
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted. Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties! What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Buckland was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
This is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
I will make more so. Slice me.
Ha ha! Tally ho then!
Full speed ahead.
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed.
I think it's it could be
That.
time to explore profile. Explores. Back to feel there was such amenities. After.
On guard!
But I small bridge. Where's the center? I'm going for Hulkenberg doing what?
Ah, goodness.
Nice cookie.
Unnecessary. Your thoughts?
The best user. That's it.
Let's snuff.
Oh, I guess I. Walk out. How to walk outside the app. So story of it, a long guide to other planet. By the planet. Hold on. Seven. Is Spyglass.
All right then.
So birds. Negative.
Let's go.
Good.
All right then. Go.
Oh, jeez. Understood.
The truth is... Then... fight is on.
Hold on, strong.
A fearsome one. Here we go. Then...
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp, just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Indeed.
All right then.
Or
All right then.
Pardon?
yeah, sure. What's the Levitic?
Nice to meet you.
Yes, of course.
No, which then make sure you keep an eye on your wallet when it down. Ball is reached someone. Against you. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, well. Hunting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
Round. Big jug. He knows fault.
I guess. So?
All right then.
Hey.
Like Dell's first.
All right then.
Actually, I'm very...
May I?
Plantation. Not few barns. Ow. Howl. Stop breathing.
All right.
Come look at this!
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's... Sweet.
Whoa.
I have no idea. This would be terrifying.
On guard!
Damn boy face, take this scullion.
What?
Oh, I mean, another place. They wanted to be cut and yell.
Speaking of...
At the time, you were all yelling for me.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn.
Yes.
I'm with you there. Fully intended to do it, but all at night. What I mean, means love. What am I listening?
All right.
As for me,
Of course, I read a list of complaints that I wish I could cite to you all on a daily basis. It's jelly, I guess, isn't it? Shit back before you all could. I don't realize I've spent too much distractions.
bombs away!
I must scream. As always, I've drawn this way.
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters, peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can provide.
Oh, we finished Maria's social ring. We got a little play.
All right then.
High Spain.
All right then.
Kitchen. Wolkenberg, and that would be.
Go.
Pardon? Actually...
So I teach you how to eat. Example. Not eat a fish. God. But can you catch a lint?
Well.
This. Also just. What's this? That would be.
Just one thing.
I'll be also partially responsible outside. And as.
All right.
So close. I would like.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
'Tis nearly time.
Oh, theirs. Those what's hell if I unnecessary.
Got it?
Send tell him don't lie, look him between the eye and say, good like you.
All right then.
Got a sec?
All right then.
Actually, I'm very...
Like solos. Both sing and sing so long.
May I?
Body and hard, I think.
Right. Now then.
Imagination.
It's always best quick.
Why, that's...
Farewell.
Nura speaking.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Just look at it.
Valleys, islands, dance with battle.
Hey!
Castle. What's with friends? Those who fell during battle. I had to dig near the pit.
Yeah.
Let's just battle beyond.
All right.
Hey!
That.
You do this. So. Hey! Do refrain from doing that again. I think that's not my forte. Anyways, nice to play stock this game. Or else.
Well then.
Right to portraits. Dead.
That's my fault.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few Gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
The seat of sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
Such was.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphazia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Forden. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raze their village to the ground. The Caradrius's batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
I don't know about it.
It seems the land's passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa? Are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. But now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Set camp right here.
Let's just stay in the Gauntlet Runner. As a last resort, maybe, but it might do us some good to see the city itself. Do a bit of scouting for our plans. Let's call the runner our fallback plan.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it's said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Speaking of...
So you know what this guy would happen. For being with a peasant
Certainly.
on the earth.
Well met, eh? Oi! What in the blazes?
Hey, listen!
Don't miss your chance to sell.
I'll go for 1,000.
All right then.
Fordham's the only game in town.
A lot of areas on it.
Uh-huh.
Settle down activities.
Fordham's the only game in town.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Say there.
Right?
All right then. My money's on Santa Fe.
Who'll take the crown now?
You there!
Hang on. Let's... Yep.
Who'll take the crown now?
Oh.
Ah.
Take that to my guy and home. Thanks. That to Hulkenberg and my guys. Just
Indeed.
it's only one.
Yeah.
That to high spec.
Understood.
5.
Yeah.
Get yourself a good.
One more.
Get yourself.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's eight of them.
Greeting.
Effects. Buffs.
All right then.
Who'll take the crown now?
Winkle Street.
You're not serious.
Oh my.
See.
What do you want to do?
My sins.
All right then.
How grand.
Hello there.
Sells them.
How grand.
Oi!
How grand. How grand.
Hello there.
Yeah, amazing.
Oi!
All right then.
Now what am I to do?
Oi!
Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a huge chief. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mastari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphazia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Edria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mastari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Like I don't pay them.
Look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
We join his personal guard ourselves?
I considered that, but it might be tricky. We can't guarantee he'd allow it, and besides...
The real lance is overflowing with magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance? Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead?
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly.
All this? I feel like he would notice. It's so extra, I love it. I feel like he would notice somebody on the chandelier if this is exactly the layout. Like he's in perfect level to see a chandelier.
Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Galaga, we do it when
Luis would be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Fortune during the
John
festival.
Wilkes Booth
That
in
means
the
if we
magical
do
ballista.
nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
I planned to from the beginning.
Right. I see. Well then. We're counting on you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
Don't worry about it.
I we know. I guess. Sensing.
Huh.
License. One. Okay, so I guess the guys are sleeping in here. Plus Gallica. Aw, man. Okay. Yep, because
Good night.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island?
Shite. How'd they? Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del. You remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them lot even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
So that.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Fordens or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Lord Luis's day.
The Saints' Day festivities in Alterbury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God. And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go-around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden too may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell. So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that's for certain.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Well, see you at the show.
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House.
This is definitely not.
Right.
It'll be okay.
Oi! What now?
Wait, what is this? Full MP battle. Okay. And
Sounds like a lovely time. I feel new power surging within me. I've acquired a new ability.
wait for it.
I knew I could do it! I've learned a new skill!
What? Rabbit?
I see. Fascinating. This right, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Get Stroll, the commander.
Yeah. A new power to wield.
Make it the 20.
Right. I could get used to this. A new ability. Right. I could get used to this. A new ability. A new power to wield.
I see.
This.
Fascinating. This right, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
Yeah. Right. I could get used to this. A new power to wield. Right. I could get used to this.
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Oh, it's now the samurai.
Yeah. A new ability.
Flash. Thunderbolt. Generate 3 half damage for apprentice. Able to flash the charm. Flash turn icon. Flash force. Good. Nice mate. Yeah.
All right then.
Now what am I to do?
Oi!
Yeah, amazing.
Hello there.
How grand. How grand.
See. How square.
That's not what I expected.
Oi, oi!
Aha!
Man, there's a lot of people.
Now, isn't that something?
Oi there! You're not serious.
You!
Hey, mister.
You!
Ah, closer.
Check this out.
Got it.
Lots of posture.
Onward.
All right.
So,
Wait till the backstage.
Yes.
What's the turn this on the other side?
So,
Almost.
Yeah.
I'll do parts soon.
Let's go. All right.
Watch out, push.
I'm sure of it.
Action. Backstage.
Time to go!
First.
say there.
Why is this happening?
Store. By panel. Doors.
Ridiculous. You're not serious.
look.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh no, it's just as soon as I drop my keys, open this door. It's beyond belief because
Actually,
it works. Yes,
if so,
that's pictures of it.
Then.
Oh my.
say.
You're not serious. Speaking of which. Ridiculous.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
why is this happening?
Honestly.
Ridiculous.
Speaking of,
I've done it now.
Actually, yes.
what?
Where do I push?
Yep, we're safe here.
Why is this happening?
What is it?
What's this?
What if?
That's one.
That gives. What am I to? I'm sure of it. Close your eye.
This could be a choice replacement. Very cute.
Oh, yeah?
Say there.
Whoa.
That reminds.
Hey, the gold tooth.
Thank you very much
Oh, I
indeed.
just. Hey, I socialized the appearing piece of cat 2 feet. Take this key. I picked up the cord earlier. Yeah, my key.
Is this perhaps?
Yay, we've done it!
What?
Say, what if? This is it.
Basically. Okay, cool.
Fun!
Cool. That just
Ridiculous. You're not serious.
Yay, we...
Ready?
why you would say not yet.
Check
Let's
this out.
find something.
No.
Good miss.
What?
What?
There goes. Time can't couldn't see if this.
So apparently,
What?
So like that's not complete. Been dark forever. It's good.
That was a great help.
got it?
Let's go.
Pinky tan.
The future is uncertain. That is.
Or we've already fixed it. If I charge you with the security venue.
Understood?
Security con resist.
Yes.
Good grief.
Fell out of the hands.
Now then.
Is Batlin
Now,
ally of the festival of the creatures of
take a look.
by the first round of
At last.
experience?
Got a sec?
When you fight still birds since you're
Let's go.
Let's hurry. No way!
Yeah, nice work.
All right, how's that? Come on.
You can fight her.
All right, how's that?
This is a perfect opportunity. Press.
This is our chance.
Forward! Any counterattacks.
Now get ready.
I can do this. Heed me.
summon Eagle Lion.
Help me finish this.
It's okay. We'll do this together. Burn! Stay
That's
sharp.
one for the
It's not
captain.
bad.
Let's
Come
keep it
forth,
going.
royal soul.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Whew. That should do it.
Who's there?
Yellow candid?
Huh.
Right away. Just get through it. With the lights. Practicing the camera. Try to protect. Wonder if it kills allies. Oh,
Watch out!
If it falls and mission fails, be careful. Okay.
I pray you're ready. For victory!
Let's do this.
Eagle Light.
The enemy still stands.
Insolent heathens!
Let's work together. Wizard! Burn! Just one left. Okay, let's go.
Yay, we've done it!
Pressure.
Nice.
I love it. Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that. Gangway!
Be purified! Let's maintain this
It's
momentum.
not enough. Let's go.
Everyone, go!
If we all work together.
Let's do this.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Some of them yet remain. Tread lightly.
Come on.
What?
We found something.
Yeah.
All right, how's that?
Nice work.
Let's push through.
Excellent.
Okay.
We shall fight well.
Let's give this all we've got.
I ask for your aid.
Let my power support you.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
What do you think you're doing?
I want to say
can do this. This for victory!
Let's do this!
This is the last. I'm capable too.
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul. Lightning! Let's go. Ice!
Close your eyes. Witness the power of sanctism. Take this. I won't lose.
It is over.
This can't be.
Yuba hit their weakness.
It's too early to go to his side. To him, I return.
Whack the staff.
What is it?
We found something.
Oh, book.
Please, take care. Let's maintain this momentum.
Quick, everyone, go!
I must concentrate.
It's up to you now.
Summon the dragon god.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone! Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Come on!
Such an elegant fighter.
Let's do it.
What?
We can make sure. I ask for your aid.
Let's do this!
One more remains. I'm capable too.
And we'll fight with pride. Let's set it up.
No.
You hit their weakness.
Let's stay
That's your
calm.
opening, Captain.
I shall seize my chance. Take this.
We shall sweep them. Yuba hit their weakness.
I'm all prepared.
Take my power.
Yeah.
Well, now this is unbelievable! Sanctifex Forden's relic appears to be a colossal chalice. I'm told it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail. Truly, a relic to put all others to shame.
That's a giant holy grail.
The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in
The
antiquity.
holy grail of Monty Python would have.
God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power to make wishes come true.
And how did such a glorious relic come into your hands?
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day. Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved, and we may see God's blessing in all things.
Just incredible! But if anyone could do it, it's Sanctifex Forden!
I think it's obvious who the winner is. I suppose that marks His Eminence Forden as the sole winner. Even to an amateur's eye, no other relic could compete.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sanctifex Forden! Now, continuing on!
Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right. We've not seen Luis yet, or the island team.
Is there an issue? No. I think we're finally having a show end without incident. After all, these were originally Sanctus relics anyway.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found across the land. The top-ranking faces will be announced during tomorrow's festivities. And now, it is my distinct honor to present a one-act opera for a Saint's Eve to remember. Please, join me in welcoming the diva herself, Juna, for a performance of the opera's opening piece. Ladies and gents, enjoy!
Well, Louise, rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. Then why are you so reluctant to present it? No matter. The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now. Victory is mine.
Let's hurry.
That's a chill. No problem.
Finally.
We're here. I think we can get down onto that massive chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
Our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected.
Good. Everything's going according to plan so far, but time's running out. From here on, it's all up to him.
All will be fine.
Okay. It's finally time to end this. Juna's song is about to start.
Fingertip flies a butterfly, how it pines for the moon up high. Fire calls its name, fly to the flame, burning as free as it can be. Out there, deep and dark in the valley mid.
Focus. You can only get one shot at this.
Fearing in my soul what I can't control. I can't close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dark, fingers brush my neck with a remark.
My vision going blurry occasionally.
We got him! Right?
Hey! The lance! Hurry!
What's going on? Is there something blocking it?
Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
Yep, didn't think. You're flawless.
Hail!
Hit him. Back.
Taking that into account.
So
Ludicrous!
True.
Oh, with you.
Hey! Hurry!
Why do you dawdle? Did you get him?
We do not know why, but the lance. Should we withdraw to retrieve it? Or make our escape?
Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one. At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation. If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone.
No!
It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions. That being said, you truly have impressed me. I will allow you some final words, if you have any.
Say it!
I see your performance has come to an end, Juna.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
Come on! He's ready to listen, so say it! You know there's something he needs to hear.
Let's on the loose. Hey.
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. You really have done your research. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge. I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play. So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my own hands.
Then it's to be a direct confrontation after all. As though it was fate all along.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means this trinket is no longer necessary. Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
I am the hero, the savior of this country.
You would save it, would you? I hope that dream does not end in futility. My name is Luis Guiaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia. Attack in any number, wield any weapons. But fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength.
Assemble your party. Okay. Yeah, I guess like these guys.
Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Luis Guiaburn is a folly most cannot afford.
Can't fire full strength. That's right.
We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
Luis, I will make an end of you here.
I should expect no less by a duel's code. So be it. Allow me to even the score.
This is our mission. We'll see justice done, here and now.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Heed me!
I'll show you the essence of truth. I won't hold back! Ice! Come forth, royal soul!
This may be your
Let's get on
only
with it.
chance to kill me.
Hack and slash.
Scroll, you gotta aim better than that.
This is strength! Come, accept my challenge.
Strength.
I strike to kill! Come, accept my challenge.
Strength is fading.
Stroll,
With
they
blade
got you with
in
multiple
hand.
ailments.
Not join with me. For all that we strive for!
Even my if we all work together.
Hold nothing back!
You've got
It's
a bunch
okay.
of ailments slowing
We can
you
do
down,
this.
Captain.
Lightning!
Bear witness!
Oh, please!
I strike to kill!
You was really hurting.
I strike
Someone help her.
to kill!
You was hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
After me!
Take my power.
You will taste justice!
Stroll,
Is everyone all
they
right?
got you with multiple ailments.
This should help.
Thanks.
I am grateful.
My thanks.
I don't have healing abilities, so help.
You needn't hold back.
Take my fullest
Oh,
power.
s-
It is your turn.
This is strength! Come, accept my challenge.
So heavy.
I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
Oh,
Stroll's
you've done it.
badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more.
We'll do this
Someone
together!
heal him.
Together then.
Still up?
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down,
Interesting.
Captain.
This'll do.
Helpful as ever. I can't afford to hold back.
Here! That helped.
That was helpful.
I'm obliged.
Bear witness! I strike to kill! I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
Oh, please!
You've got a bunch of ailments
Comrades,
slowing you down,
lend
Captain.
me your strength. Nope. Let justice prevail. Worthy foe after all. For victory! Go!
The enemy still stands.
Let's stay calm. By this power. Scour! A tough one.
This is strength! I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
You was down. Someone
I
help her.
strike to kill!
The captain's hurt
I
bad.
can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Samurai! Not now. This calls for one of these.
I rejoin the fray.
The captain's on his last legs.
Interesting.
Someone, get him healed up.
from our provisions.
Thanks.
Thank you.
My thanks.
You've got a
This
bunch
is
of
the
ailments
purple
slowing
souls
you down,
of
Captain.
kings. Give me strength.
Bear witness! Come, accept my challenge.
strength.
I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
I'm sorry.
I strike to kill!
Trivial.
Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
Could do with this.
I can still fight.
Oh, power
Interesting.
of heroes! Still standing, I see.
This is the power. I pray you're ready. This should help. Help me finish this.
This is strength! I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
It was really hurting!
Come,
Can someone help her?
accept my challenge.
So heavy.
It's fine.
You must hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
I'm all prepared. No, this won't work. Let's try this.
I am grateful.
You've got a
We'll do
bunch
this
of ailments
together.
slowing you down, Captain!
Let's go.
Still here?
I shall fight as the noble I am. Here!
Thank you.
Bear witness! Come, accept my
What's happened?
challenge. I strike to kill!
Not like this.
I strike
help
to
us
kill!
Trivial.
I strike to
Oh,
kill!
yeah.
Is that all?
Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
Adjust the thing.
I can
Stroll!
still fight.
They got you with
Souls
multiple
of
ailments!
kings, give me strength.
You can do this.
There we go.
I underestimated you.
That'll do.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I admit, it feels good to...
I shall strive to.
Even I have...
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
a new power to wield.
Lord Luis, do not interfere! Oh.
You falter even now.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Lord Luis!
A fine blow. You've surprised me. But why? Why are you so intent on killing me?
You of all people should know the answer.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing.
What do you mean?
Orden's the one who did it. Orden curse.
Did we do it?
Lord Luis?
At long last, 'tis done. We have brought him to justice. The great, untouchable traitor, Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
Apologies. Things fell apart at the end, and I wasn't thinking straight.
Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
Wait! It's good that we got him and all, but the lance.
Yes, it went down with him.
This looks dire. He's fallen in the middle of the stage.
If Forden spies Luis's body run through with a lance, he'll realize its power in an instant.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa, can you call it up?
No, too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves.
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves.
Please wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on. We'll just look like the bad guys.
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
You want to win their sympathy? What are you even planning to say?
I don't know, but we have to get on stage, now. If we don't explain ourselves fast, we'll never get a chance to.
Wait a minute! Hey!
I know that face. Was that Luis? Someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead?
Allow me.
Lord Luis, no. He's dead. He's gone.
Your Eminence, this was found off-stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon.
The lance? Is this the divine relic he sent his subordinates after?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
You're absolutely certain?
I checked him thrice over. There can be no more doubt.
Luis dead? And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the king's magic.
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but the lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed?
Yes. It is as you say.
God above! How do you justify this?
Years ago, Luis ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness. Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes, traitor and kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins. And at last, at long last, my parents can rest in peace.
had not realized you were such an actor. Or do you truly weep?
It's just hitting me now. We finally won.
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please.
That explains why the songstress was so often with Luis, as well as these brave misfits.
I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in with Luis. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumph today. In form and heart, you are a true knight. Is something the matter?
Oh, no. You honor me greatly, Your Eminence.
Now, this lance. The Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos.
Yes. As you wish. We brought it as an offering anyway.
Indeed. You may step down now.
Think you can just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or three. Right.
Script's good. I don't think so. So we said it was all for nothing.
So you lot were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna.
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis?
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. They deserve that much. Captain, do you not agree?
All right. It's time for the truth.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I'm but the latest to become your ally, but...
No, you speak the truth. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne. To break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
What's that? The prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead, isn't he?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open where you stand.
He had to be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis.
Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately. However...
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! A puppet of Forden! It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside! And for his son! For his bloody, useless corpse of a son! What made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis?
Worth more? I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
I myself have never met His Highness, nor do I know what sort of person he is. But I want to see the future these people believe in.
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. Even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise against this.
No, their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but served another master.
Lady Juna. I guess you really were watching out for us. More than we ever knew. I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sudden igniter experiments, and now protecting him's all I've got.
Del.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from this bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that doesn't feel right after you wake. So, we're drifters now. Maybe we'll open up that restaurant after all, eh? I'll see you around, Lady Juna.
Look, I'm not the smart one, you lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused in all my life. Damn it, I just don't get it. Damn it. Oh, Del, wait! Don't you wander off like that? You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
Never could say what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was all I could do.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
Yes, you're right! That should have lifted the curse! What's going on? The cursed thorns haven't disappeared.
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's body.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public. Let's go back to the inn for now.
His Highness still suffers under the curse. But Luis is dead. I cannot fathom it.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. Or something.
No. There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely. After all, it put the lance in Forden's hands.
Knowing all that, might the curse have been cast by someone else entirely?
Yes.
But that would mean we killed an innocent person, wouldn't it?
I didn't say innocent.
That bastard was no innocent. He destroyed my home. He murdered the king. And
true enough, old boy. But that's not why we were out to kill the chap, eh?
He said it himself. That killing him accomplished nothing. Was it really true?
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession. Surely that marks his guilt?
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for another reason. If he was framed, it is possible he aimed to clear his name.
Some formula did say it was outlined and hard to remember. That just means inward, patchwork.
But if it wasn't Luis, who else could have?
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about that. Is there anything else you can remember?
Fie! No, I can recall nothing else. No other clues. Yet... no. 'Tis odd. I believe this is the first time I have recounted the particulars to anyone. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit. The shame of my failure kept me silent on the rest.
What? But just earlier, Forden said...
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
Maybe he heard it from the culprit?
If so, then Forden could be one of the conspirators behind the attack, or perhaps solely responsible for it.
I say, you don't think Forden is the mastermind behind this whole blasted to-do? You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire Dashed Sanctus Church?
Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person at the main festival tomorrow.
We'll need that divine lance back, too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities. Sister, I should explain. All that fuss today was... well...
Is it safe for you to come to such a public place?
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything. We even explained ourselves to Forden's satisfaction. Actually...
That's not what I meant. You're the songstress, remember?
Yes. Suppose you're right.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the king's protective magic, but I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down. And that lance you presented, I take it that's why you went to Verger Island.
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan, but at least we kept a tyrant off the throne.
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something. About Sanctifex Forden. What kind of man he really is.
Because, well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance. A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. You hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there's any truth to them.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Sanctifex Forden? On Saints' Day of all days?
Oh, loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that. Sorry. I don't mean to dance around it, so... It's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there, the night of the attack. Unlikely as it is, if it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him? With the Sanctus Church?
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy.
Sister? What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all.
Sister.
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part. Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday.
I'll see you again soon.
About that. Let's rest.
Alright, well. Homework. I have a feeling it's Delio. Alright. Save.
What now?
Those will be Louise. Dallas and another fight soon, so.
What now?
Just okay. You do. That's, Vegetarian will be maybe a gaming with a new person. For the video that, and when that happens, I'll the group joins.